James Corden is almost as famous as Baby Archie.
He may take issue with that.
He may. Another British, not a royal,
ginger, we're
not
sure,
a ginger.
yeah.
But he is taking the Late Late Show on the road for a star-studded week of shows in his hometown of London. It will include a special game of dodgeball. Team USA plays Team UK plays Team US, led by a captain who is ready to win at all costs.
I want you to know that I am proud of each and every one of you. Strength is not measured on how you throw the ball. It is measured in here.
Amen.
When they go low, we also go low. Because that's how dodgeball works. Am I right?
When they go low, we also go low. I love that. The dodgeball game between Corden's team UK and Michelle Obama's team US will air tonight. James Corden is with us from his set in London. James, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. It's good afternoon here, but good morning to you. I'm very well. How are you?
We are well, thank you. So we have to know, how on earth did you convince the former First Lady of the United States to play a game of dodgeball?
Well, it's the strangest thing because the former First Lady got in touch with our show and said, is there any way we could do something fun? I'd love to film something. I'm going to be in Los Angeles. And, you know, it took us sort of less than 0.4 seconds to go, yes, we'd love to do that. And it's been a couple of years since we did that carpool karaoke together. And we started thinking, well, what would be a good and fun thing to do? And we sort of came up with maybe we could do a United Kingdom versus USA game of dodgeball. And we called around some friends of the show and put together something. I mean, it's so gloriously stupid. We really hope people will enjoy it tonight, you know?
You've got two great teams. You've got, I see Melissa McCarthy is on the First Lady's team. You've got Benedict Cumberbatch on your team. Who else?
Harry Styles, Alison Janney, Mila Kunis, Lena Waithe. Yeah, the list goes on and on. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one, that's for sure.
I hope no one was injured in this game.
Only one nation's pride. That was the only thing that was injured. Dodgeball was the real winner. That's the truth.
You know, this is the third time you've been back to London to host the Late Late Show. What do you enjoy about going home? What sights do you take in?
Well, it's really nice, obviously, for me personally, but also we have quite a few British people work on the show, so to come home is always a nice thing. It's nice whether it's coming home at Christmas or coming home in the summer, but to bring the show home and do it in this historic venue of Central Hall, Westminster, and really kind of showcase our show, which we are beyond proud of, and beyond proud of how many people seem to enjoy watching it. It's a very special thing for us to come back to London, and it's really become a kind of centerpiece of our year, really, where we like to kind of show people this is kind of I guess the truest example of what our show is, you know, the other 40 or so weeks of the year that we're on the air, you know.
James, you also went to Paris on this trip to film a new episode of Crosswalk the Musical. How did the French take to you performing Les Miserables on the streets of Paris?
The French, the residents of Paris, took to us doing Crosswalk the Musical in Paris exactly how you think they did. However you imagine their reaction to be, that's exactly what it was.
I want to hear you describe it.
It was amazing. You know, look, we've done that segment in Los Angeles, in London, in New York, and to go to Paris to do Les Miserables in front of the Arc de Triomphe just seemed like the next logical step, really. It took a long time to get sort of the right permits to shoot, but kind of the most thrilling thing about it is it kind of felt like the first time we did it, really. Because now when we do it in Los Angeles, or we've done it in London or in New York, that segment sort of, lots of people have seen it now. So there's always kind of somebody going, oh, it's that thing that I've seen. That was not the case in Paris, let me tell you that right now.
All right, James Corden, we will be rooting for Dodgeball Team US, I'm sorry to say. And if England should play the US women in the Women's World Cup, we'll also be cheering for Team USA there. We appreciate it. We'll be tuning in.
So long as you call it football and don't call it soccer, that's all that really matters.
I can't agree to that. I'm sorry, sir. We got to go. You can watch the Late Late
Cheers,
Show
guys.
with James Corden in London tonight through Thursday at 12:37, 11:37 Central. That is right after the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. All of it right here on CBS.